Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, so boom. Today I am doing my first attempt at making bread. You know, everybody's been complaining about how the grocery prices are like rocketing and going through the roof, and everything is basically going up. How much is this? Everything is going up. So I thought to myself, girl, I saw this on TikTok. I'm trying to make bread because I've never made bread before, and so I'm actually making a reel currently. So I did the first part already where I mixed a warm milk with hella sugar. It said 1 teaspoon of sugar, but I put hella sugar. Y'all know I ain't shaped to diabetes yet. And then I put active dry yeast. And so I already started that process. So I'm like, okay, while I'm making the reel, I could also do like a little YouTube video. And so now I'm about to do the rest of the stuff. But yeah, I already started. So I stirred it up, and it says it's supposed to get like foamy after 10 minutes. So let's move on and see how that works. So next, it says to get the flour. Why is the flour always messed up? And so I want to make just enough bread for me. Gosh, I already made a mess. That's it. So I don't want to put too much. I think this is enough. Like, I'm only gonna make a little bit of bread. Honestly, I cleaned my counter, so I'm just gonna do that after this. Okay, and it says to do 1 large egg. One large egg and melted butter. And okay, let me get the butter. And I'm not wasting another cup, so I'm using the same cup that I put the milk in to melt the butter. Did you guys know, maybe I'm dumb, but did you guys know that there's settings on the microwave for like melting butter, melting chocolate, melting freaking soup, frozen juice? I didn't even know any of that. Is this microwave safe? Let's hope so. Okay. So that's melting. So it also says I have to put a little sugar and a little table salt. Okay. I'm the type of person, when I cook, I don't measure anything. I just let my ancestors talk me through shit. Melted butter. I don't think this is enough. Let's hope it is. And then you whip it. Do I know to whip it? I don't have one. I don't have anything I can really like whip it with, but I have this like whisker that I use for when I used to do drink servings for like private parties back in New York. So it says to mix all this together. Okay, I think I needed more butter. Okay, butter? I'm not putting more butter. I like butter on my bread. What the hell was that? This is what I do on a Friday night. Instead of going to the clubs and going out with friends, I make bread. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. Okay, a little bit more butter. And you'll see why I got the honey. I'm gonna tell you why I got the honey, child. Okay, so then let me turn my phone on. Look. Here we go. You think making reels are easy, but they're not. Oh. There we go. Oh damn, all the sugar. And then it's at the bottom. I'm gonna have to edit this to make it look more aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so all the yeast and stuff is in there. So now we gotta mix it up. So we have the yeast, the milk, and the flour. I don't know why I'm making all of these videos. I have like literally 4 videos that I need to edit to go on my own YouTube channel. Okay, now we're okay. You can't smell it, but it smells a little bready. It smells a little bready now. It's giving home bread. It's a little lumpy, but it's giving bread. Okay, so when making my reels, I like to just do quick little segments because it's so annoying when you have like a long video. And then when you go to edit it, you have to squeeze in like 10 minutes into 60 seconds. So I just like to do key pieces and then edit all in. This is a lot. I wish I had one of those like not blenders, I don't know what it's called, like cake mixer batters, but I'm one of those people, I hate clutter. Like I hate just having, especially in the kitchen, all those like stupid appliances that you don't, I just hate it. My mom used to have that. She used to just have freaking 100-year-old appliances that we never use. Like that little iced coffee machine, it took me a lot to let it stay up there. I only put it up there just to make sure I used it and went and go to Starbucks and spend $7 every day. I'm gonna add more flour because it's super like, it's not as thick as it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. So this is my first time making bread. So this is gonna be, it's not gonna, I can tell it's not gonna be as nice, but I like learning new things to cook, especially things that are like essential. Like bread is essential, and it's like if I can learn how to make a good loaf of bread, like a good loaf of sourdough bread, you know, then I live by myself. And so a lot of the times when I buy a loaf of bread, they don't come in halves. Like milk, you can get like a small pint or whatever of milk, but bread you can't really get that. So a lot of the times a lot of the bread does go to waste because I'm not eating like sandwiches every day, or I'm not making French toast every day. So a lot of the bread does go to waste. So if I can learn how to make my own little bit of bread for the times that I do want sandwiches or the times I do want French toast, and I could do it at home, that would be like really cool. So then I won't waste money, and then I won't waste things. So it says to put sprinkle a little flour on the table. And I washed my table. Bitch, I don't know. It's my house, girl. I'm the only person that used to stay on the table. Okay, there we go. And so I'm supposed to net it. I'm supposed to like roll it out. Oh god. Ooh, it's wow, it's supposed to look, it doesn't look like the video. It's falling apart. It doesn't look like the video, but I've already started, so we gotta keep going. Oh god, it doesn't look like the video. It tastes like it's supposed to be bread. Okay, give me 1 second. YouTube is gonna see the real gushy, nasty ones, but Instagram is only gonna see like the pretty. So I'm going to take the excess off my hands. And so, like I said, I like learning how to make essentials. Like when I learned how to make Rasta pasta oxtail, saved my life. When I learned how to make curry chicken, saved my life. When I learned how to make Kung Pao and orange chicken, saved my life. I'm from New York. That is all we eat. Jamaican and Chinese food. Once I learned how to make it for myself, that saves me freaking $232 from Uber Eats every week ordering this stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me start the reel so they can see the facade. And y'all know it's a mess, but they're not gonna see that one. They're not gonna see it. So this is me netting it. Like I said, I'm doing this for Instagram, but y'all know that's what happens when you only follow people on one social media. People be thinking your life is perfect on this social media, and then you go to the other one and you find out that this is a mess. Okay, so on the camera it looked good. Like on camera over here, and when I put the music on and I do the low exposure filter and stuff like that, it's gonna look like I'm like really doing something. But y'all know, this is a mess. Okay, that's that. And so okay, so the reason why it wasn't really working out the way it's supposed to is because I was supposed to put like a little bit of oil, and I don't have like grapeseed oil or olive oil, so I only have vegetable oil. So put a little bit of vegetable oil on there and like mix it around. And then it says to do this for 10 minutes. Okay. Now that I put the oil in it, like the color is looking the way it's supposed to do. It's starting to like stick together more. So I guess it's working out. forgot to add the honey, but I'm gonna add the honey. So I also saw this other, because I did see one video of people making bread, and then I looked up some more to see, like, you know, other people's stance. And this one girl put honey in her bread. I was just like, okay. So I put a little bit of honey in the middle, and I'm rolling it and I'm netting it. Oh, it's okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Like, this doesn't look exactly like the video, but it's moving. We moving and grooving out here, baby. Okay, so it's supposed to net for 10 minutes. God damn. This is why back in the 1800s, women were strong. It's kind of like a workout. I mean, my wrist is getting tired. Flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist. Okay. Because it's starting to stick. So let me roll flour in here a little bit. Okay, I'm making bread out here. So next time somebody tries to say something, be like, don't play with me, my G. Like, I make bread out here. I make mad bread. I'm making bread. I don't play by my bread. Give me my bread. I noticed ever since I moved to Atlanta, I like over exaggerate my New York accent, not on purpose, because I'm from Westchester, so I'm not even from the city part where like girls talk like that and da 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 da. Like, I don't talk like that. And when I'm in New York and I'm in people, I try to make people know, like, I'm from Westchester County. I don't talk like that. But living in Atlanta, and everybody be so country, and they got these accents, and then when you're around people for so long, then you start talking like it. I be having to catch myself and be like, yo, what's up? I be having to really get myself back to my New York accent, because I don't want no country accent, baby. I don't mind country accents, but I don't really want one like that. Whew, 10 minutes, Lord Jesus. Yeah, make sure your counter's clean before doing this, because this is real messy. I didn't order a cutting board. I just ordered a cutting board this morning when I told myself I was gonna do this, but came home and was bored. So I was just like, oh, let me do it now. But in New York, I had a cutting board in New York, but usually I found it was more sanitary to use brown paper, like the paper that you get from like the deli meats. And so that's what I would really cook on. If you watch any of my old cooking reels, that's what I always cooked on, because it's a lot more sanitary than just using surface things. Okay. I should actually record this, because now the bread is looking more bready.